Feels so good to be back on the 2019 Yamaha R3. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're into the R3, or subscribe if you're into motovlogging content in general. I find myself doing a lot of it. It's really fun and easy to do, so subscribe and hit that notification bell, guys. It really helps out the channel a lot and it helps my videos get out there. This video is going to be for those doubters out there. You know, every time I put out a video, there's people commenting saying that it's a temporary bike. You know, it's only to learn on, and after that you're pretty much gonna get bored of it and you're gonna sell it and get something bigger. Well, one of those things is true. At some point I do hope to get something bigger, but not yet. Even when I do, I'm keeping the bike, because the truth is I am not bored of this bike. I've had the bike for 6 months and I've almost put 3,000 miles on it. There's 2,741 miles on this bike right now. Obviously I haven't ridden it because, you know, it's winter, it's been a little bit colder. We get a lot of snow here in Colorado, and you know, it doesn't like to go away once it's here. I got it in, I think it was the end of July, so all of August, all of September, I basically rode it wherever I went. You know, I rode it to my friend's house, I rode it to go eat, I rode it to work every day. It's an awesome commuter bike. Yeah, you know, it's not the fastest bike in the world, but the reason why I'm not bored is that even though my skill set is growing, the bike is growing with me. What I mean by that is the bike does a really good job of being friendly and you know, very easy to learn on. Give the opportunity to focus on traffic, focus on road conditions, adjust your mind to all the different obstacles and hazards that there possibly could be out here when you're riding a motorcycle. Ugh. And so because it's so friendly at the beginning, it kind of gives the impression that, yeah, you're gonna grow out of it. You know, like once I get the hang of, you know, not letting cars merge into me, or looking up ahead for gravel, or cars turning left in front, once I get the hang of not dying and being safe out here, I'm gonna get bored of the bike. It kind of gives you that impression at first. However, when you get on roads like this that are tight, twisty, and technical, all of that goes away because it's all determined on skill. The guy didn't wave back. He totally saw me too. I made eye contact with him. Jerk. Once you get onto roads like this and you go fast, that's all based on skill, and that is where the bike is really going to start to show what it's capable of. Obviously, if you're going in a straight line like we are going to do here in a little bit, it's not the quickest, but it's definitely not boring either. You know, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's a strong suit, but it's fun. You know, it's still a motorcycle. It's got 2 wheels, it's got handlebars, you can do this. So it's fun. But as you start to get better, as you start to do more technical riding, you find yourself never outgrowing the bike, because for you to truly outgrow this bike, you've got to be a pro, man. Outgrowing means to me is that, you know, you could go to the track and keep up with bigger bikes. You know, you can drag knee and you can push it to the absolute limit. Perfect braking, perfect apexing, you know, dragging your knee and getting that perfect lean angle, you know, body position. There's so many other things that are up to you, because you're riding this bike. You know, you're in charge of it. It does what you tell it to do, and it does only what you're capable of. Even though you thought you outgrew this bike is capable of so much more than even you are capable of. So go back and check out the videos where, you know, I'm riding Riverdale. It's the fun twisty road that we've got here nearby where I live. And go check those out, and you could see that, you know, this bike hauls butt around that road. You know, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily an expert, but I think I'm pretty good at, you know, doing roads like that. Especially that one, because I do it all the time. And still, there is so much room for improvement on my part, to where I could, let's say, I think on that road, I could keep up with someone on a 600. Yeah, they might get away from me on the straights, but I'm gonna get away from them on the corners. That's honestly what I believe. Maybe I'll take this to the track one day, and maybe I'll get the chance to prove that. But my point is that for you to really really outgrow a bike, it's really hard, man, because these machines are so precise. They're so capable of, you know, extreme lean angles at high speeds, even small light ones like this one. They are so capable, dude. Most of us aren't ever gonna touch the real limits of these bikes out here. As far as fun factor, I'm not bored of this thing whatsoever, because I have fun learning new things. You know, I have fun going around a corner faster and faster and faster every time I ride it. You know, I have fun in knowing that I'm improving as far as a rider, you know, as far as being a safer rider, as far as being a faster rider. I have fun in that. I have fun shifting through the gears. I have fun in, you know, being on this bike. I just do. And it's a different kind of fun that you get on a 600. The kind of fun that I get on the 600 is the acceleration, you know, that straight line speed, the that sensation of puckering up and twisting the throttle knowing that you're about to take off. Now that is a completely different experience than what you're gonna have on this, and I can see why people are addicted to that. I can see how you can get bored of this bike if that's your expectation going into it, you know, because this bike doesn't do that. You know, even right now, if I say, you know, let's go down to third gear, hunker down, and, you know, open the throttle, keep it wide open. Yeah, it's fun, because, you know, eventually I'll get to speeds like that, but it's nothing like that 600. Nothing like it. As for me, no, I'm not bored of this bike, and I don't think I ever will be. Think about it this way. Okay, so the bike is capable of more than I'm capable of right now when it comes to corners and track riding and stuff like that. But let's say that one day I do get bored of that acceleration. You know, let's say that I start riding the CBR a lot, and I say to myself, you know what, this just isn't cutting it for me, and I start to crave that acceleration, but I still want something light and maneuverable like this bike. I could do a sprocket change. You know, that sprocket change is really going to give me, maybe not to the point of that CBR, but it's going to give me that sensation of hard acceleration, you know, like pulling your body back and having to hold on with your arms, feeling that tension in your biceps and your elbows. It's going to give me that. If I do a sprocket change, it's going to give me that power in the low end. So I'm going to get that 0 to 60 a lot faster. Yeah, I'll lose some top end, but that's okay with me. Perfectly fine with me. I rarely ever go 100 miles an hour on this thing anyway. So for me to sacrifice that top end and gain some of that acceleration, that feeling that you get when you open that throttle on the 600, really expands the horizons of how much fun you're able to have on this thing. So am I bored of it? No. Hell no, man. I'm having more and more fun on this bike every single day, and I miss it when I don't ride. If you ride anything bigger than the 600 and you've never ever ridden a 300, you've got to jump on one. Take it to the track. You know, don't take it to the highway. You're gonna be disappointed. Don't take it to the straights. Basically, don't take it anywhere where you would have a lot of fun on your 600 or 1000. Take it somewhere where you think would be too tight or too small for that 600, because that's where this bike is going to shine. Am I bored of the 300? No, I'm not bored of it. If you guys got any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Also, follow me on Instagram. If you ride here in Denver, Colorado, and you're native to here, hit me up, man. Hit me up on Instagram. We'll meet up sometime. I'll let you check out my bike. You know, maybe I could check out yours. We'll do a little walk around, or maybe, you know, do a little motovlog together. You know, whatever you guys are into, I'm down, man. I'm down to meet you new riders. You get an opportunity to meet the people who enjoy your content and are watching your videos. That's real cool to me, man. You guys mean a lot to me. You don't even understand how much of a big deal this YouTube channel is to me. I'm working really hard to bring regular content to you guys. I really appreciate all your guys' comments. Every time you hit that like button, I really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys around. Hopefully I get to meet some of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.